My name's Jonny Dry. My film is Salvage, which is playing at Edinburgh Short Film Festival. It's a film about father and son relationships, grief, memory, set down in Cornwall, and that world of reclamation and antique furniture and stuff. So the genesis of the film came from Callum Mitchell, who's the writer. He lives down in Penzance, down in Newlyn, which is right down in the southwest of Cornwall. And the film draws from that area of the world has quite a lot of people who repurpose and reclaim all kinds of different things. So there's quite a lot of reclamation yards and antique dealers, and the film draws from that world and those characters that are around that kind of world. Yeah, we were really lucky. Jamie Robson was playing the lead, who's local here in Edinburgh. He's a wonderful, wonderful actor, not least because he puts his heart and soul into not just when he's on set, but the prep, and not just in terms of his character, but really gets involved in how that character sits within the wider world of the film. And he's very, very generous with the ideas and the development of that whole kind of process. So we worked together for 3-4 months before the film shot. Not so much on rehearsals, but more discussing where these characters come from, and building that depth of material. On set, I like to collaborate quite a lot, and make sure that the space is there for everyone to contribute, and be a part of making the film. And I kind of see my process more as about facilitation rather than kind of directing. So I think that means that on set it creates this environment where there's no bad ideas, everyone's got something to offer. The biggest challenge was when we shot, it was really, really cold. We shot in December. I think it was the coldest week of the year, and it was quite hard because a lot of the locations were very remote and very rural. So kind of maintaining, I guess, the welfare and well-being of the crew was pretty tough. Edinburgh's Short Film Festival has been great. I think the climate for festivals and filmmakers at the moment is really tough. So it does make it quite challenging to gain traction for your film or for festivals more generally. But it's just great when independent filmmakers and festivals come together. There's always a really good energy in the room, and a lot of ideas and collaborations kind of being kicked around. So yeah, it's great. It's great to be here. The next film I'm doing a lot more producing at the moment. I'm writing a little bit with another writer down in Devon, but really I'm producing more. So I'm working with a filmmaker who's based in London and Bristol, but he's currently in the States, called Owen Astles. And he's got a lot of experience working in prisons and with people with experience of homelessness. So I'm producing a film for him at the moment based on his experience of working in prisons. So it's about rehabilitation and the complexities and relationships that develop in those environments. And then some other projects in South Bristol, working with a charity, and hopefully some more narrative stuff as well in the future.